Hi guys, and welcome to another episode of Sal and Drake Play Star Trek Online. There we begin the Calling, the next bit in the Terran Gambit storyline. As we rescued Ilea, and she mentioned the other, a seeming mirror version of Vija. So, let's find out what the Emperor is planning. And you're not with me, are you? Ah, there you are.
Sorry, the loading screen just took a moment.
So I got concerned. I was like, oh, this is a single player mission.
The urgency of the situation demands it, I'm afraid. If you'll follow me, I can show you to the briefing room. Our partners in the operation are waiting for it. The briefing room isn't far. Ilea regained consciousness recently. We have her isolated for observation at the moment. Strangely, she's asked to speak with you. Quite urgently, I might add.
You've arrived. We can now begin. I am called Ilea. I am a part of Vija, and speak on their behalf. I am that which was Ilea, and more. Evolved, a part of Vija. Vija sensed the other, alike and yet different, a dark reflection. Where Vija once wished to merge with their creator, the other wishes to punish their creator for abandoning them to the void. Vija believes the other is being sought by those you know as Terrans. They believe the Terran leader wants to use the other for his own purposes, including conquest. Vija does not want this. I am here to help you prevent that from happening. Through Vija, I am able to move over great distances. The greater the distance, the more energy it requires, and the greater effect it has on me. When I was with Vija, we were very far from this universe. Traveling here came at great expense to me.
That's why you were out for a bit.
The Emperor knows that I am a part of Vija, connected. Somehow, he was able to redirect that connection to the other. The Terrans injured me. Instinctively, I called out to Vija. Only my calls were not heard by them. It was the other who heard me, and it wants to know more. It searches for me now. A crude term, but applicable. I believe the Emperor wanted to use my connection to lure the other into a trap, but I do not know why. I will go to the other. I will communicate with them as I would with Vija. I will try to reason with them, to soothe their rage, and prevent them from falling victim to the Terrans. The other is powerful, and angry. They may not listen. I can only hope that, in learning of Vija, they realize they are no longer alone. They may find hope. Do you have any more questions?
Nope, let's get to it. We're gonna lower the field, or we...
That was quite the feat. One hopes her trip to the mirror universe is not as taxing as her trip here, from wherever she was with Vija.
Well, I don't know about the rest of you, but I'm not big on placing my faith in one person. Even a bald demigoddess from another dimension. So...
Indeed. I'd like to begin with an intelligence briefing from one of our allies. They're a member of the Coalition, a resistance group in the mirror universe. Mr. Rayit, if you'd care to join us.
Thank you, Commander, all of you, for your time. You're gonna want to hear this.
You have got to be kidding me. This guy? He's a glorified pirate.
Do restrain yourself, Admiral. Rayit has traveled a great distance at great risk to himself and his crew to deliver critical information on the enemy's activities. I'd ask you to respect that effort and hear what the man has to say.
Thanks, Commander. Something big is going down on a planet called Pavo, our Pavo. to be specific. We don't have a lot of time, so I'll get right to it if everyone's ready.
Interesting. El Palo's reoccurred. What's Tilly done with their version? I get the feeling we're taking every
Terrans
Inquisitor
fear
again.
Pavo. They think it's cursed. Truth is, it's a curse of their own making. Years ago, they started brutalizing it, turned it into a monster. Then the monster turned on them. Needless to say, we were a little surprised when Tilly went to the Terrans' graveyard. Seems the Terrans got past their fear. And now, we have a new reason to fear them.
Welcome to Pavo, my own personal hell. Never thought I'd be in this wasteland again, but when the Emperor says go to Pavo, I go to Pavo. Better than going to an agonizer booth on the maximum setting, not by much. But indeed I have, Sunshine, several times. The first time was a long time ago. My enemies managed to get me assigned to this system. Got caught in an ion storm and wound up in that universe near the goody-goody version of Pavo. Oh, it was. I had a pretty sweet scheme in place there before some of the locals threw a wrench in the works. Managed to get away using Pavo's power. And much to my surprise, I wound up here instead of Risa. And I really wanted to go to Risa. Oh, you know, fought for my life, barely managing to survive, haunted by energy ghosts, business as usual on good old Pavo. Things were looking pretty bad, but one day, surprise, the Emperor sent some advanced scouts here as part of this big scheme of his, and they found me. Oh no, some of them immediately tried to kill me. Bad move. The ones who survived realized someone like me, who figured out how to weaponize Pavo, that someone might be worth something to the Emperor. And here we are. Let's just do this quickly and get it over with. This place sucks. I almost wish it was lush again, so I could burn it all back down.
Rise is overrated. Orion's the only place to party.
Apparently the evil version of me likes to party on Orion.
Open fire!
I don't know.
How did those terrorists manage to find us here?
They're more resourceful than you think. Clearly.
Apparently by destroying this planet you've turned it into the yellow haze of death.
Let's take a look.
Ready, then open fire!
Looks like these crystals are burned out.
Move out and watch for coalition forces.
Time for you to die, Imperial scum!
Now I'll walk right into that one.
It is a good day to die, Terrans.
Damn, I was hoping we'd have the full list of security officer abilities, but
Ah, there's
Nope.
one.
Yeah, it is the one thing. with these missions at the minute is that when we're taking control of our turn counterpart, it's like you have the bare minimum.
Nice. Looks like it's working as expected.
Which means I don't also have my Juggernaut system specialization, which is annoying because it means I can't heal by crouching. Or can I? No. Which means I can't just basically overwatch a corridor. There'll be no turret Jesus for this guy.
See, the guys who tried this before me just started.
I've always thought it would be interesting if at some point they did like a Terran start.
They're talking for them. Unlike
I mean, that would be interesting, yeah.
Oh yeah, pew
Yep.
pew pew. Fascinating.
The thing is, unless they wanted to like do completely original content for everything, you'd possibly have to do a Terran going down the point of like defecting and coming to the standard universe to
Yeah.
then like do the rest of the storyline.
Well, you basically just have it up to the point where Admiral Janeway switches sides or Lita switches sides.
Possibly, yeah.
Or if you wanted to do it earlier on, you basically meet up when
Shoot her! Shoot her!
the true way.
Oh, that nickname will never
Yeah.
be old.
Even after nearly
Changeling
2
turns up.
centuries. Impressive.
It's not where I want to be. Stuck in a plasma field. So kudos to that officer who throws my armor as they throw a plasma grenade at me. It didn't kill me, but it's damn inconvenient.
Watch out.
Yes. You know what to have for ambushes? Ambush turrets.
Oh, you actually have ambush turrets?
Yes.
Actually, I have the Exicons,
Ah.
which both... my actual build has both of those.
Must be like the class gets certain abilities that you
Yeah.
are.
Yeah.
That's one squad down. Don't forget to activate the agonizer. Two down. Get that agonizer operational. And that makes 3. You know what to do. Alright, the agonizers are all 5 by 5. Let's make sure the central control system is still operational. Let's make this happen fast, Inquisitor. There's far too many Coalition goons around here. Okay, we're almost ready to go here. I need to calibrate the transmission settings, and then we should be able to send the Emperor's message out to deep space. Watch my back. We've come too far to fail now.
I'd ask you to surrender, but we all know that's not in the Terran vocabulary.
Oh, come on. It's the entire coalition.
Skull. Trophy hall.
You know what? I'd like to see what the Inquisitor's trophy hole looks like.
Only a minor setback, trust me. Take them down! Fire at will!
Run me closer. I wish to hit him with my dagger.
Come on, are you even trying? Klingon top put up more of a fight.
Now you know what they say. As you're on to dawn. Sleep, little warrior! Apparently his shields block physical attacks. Which is interesting. That took far longer than it should have to knock him out then.
You won't get rid of me that easy. I'm okay. All good. Just a flesh. Keep fighting.
You the one calling in the orbital bombardment?
Yes.
So I have dark matter and exocoms. You
It's
have
the orbital agonizer beam.
Ah, okay. So what you're saying is engineer superior. Death from above.
It's me. Get us off this hellhole right now.
I'll give him this. Despite all the damage he took from close quarters attacks, he is, you know.
Pavo was dangerous enough before, but now I don't want to think about what the Terrans can do with its power. Something needs to be done fast. Based on the data we were able to collect before we had to withdraw, it looks like the Terrans are going to use the antenna on Pavo to send a signal into deep space. Somewhere. There's more. They set up tech to weaponize Pavo. That antenna will turn into a planetary-based cannon of unimaginable power if we don't stop the Terrans. Something that strong might be able to hurt anything, even this other you're talking about. And it'll definitely make short work of any Coalition ship in its sights. Even a dreadnought. I think we understand each other.
Well, I'll say this. Yeah, enough about him. We need to get moving.
Alright, let's get going.
We made it. Good timing. The Coalition forces this great.
That's a lot of
The new
ships.
arrivals are out. Please don't.
Enjoy
Bush.
cascading Tetrion beams.
Ah, wonderful.
Well, it looks like my ship just took a beating.
Yes.
Look, that blast from Bravo disabled us, but we're not done yet. I can use my command codes to use their transporters to beam a boarding party over to the command codes they know.
Take me with you. You need all the guns.
I have my doubts about it.
Alright, bring in the harm assist and the harm assist.
Oh yeah.
And we made it. With all of our atoms and such in place. We need to take control of the ship. And, you know, if Kumarke, Billy, or the Inquisitor are forced to shuffle off this mortal coil, even better.
Helping Lita out with her personal vendettas is not what I'm here for.
Aw, it's cute that you think you're in charge, Pirate. No, we're near engineering. Let's go there, disable security, take control of the turbolifts, and head to the bridge.
I meant what I said about your vendettas, Lita.
Oh, and here I thought a pirate thug like you would want to kill Terrans.
Security to bridge. The trader is about to arrive.
Defend engineering or die trying for the Empire!
All right, see that engine? There's something very dear to me.
I don't like this, or her. She can't be trusted.
The feeling's mutual, Pirate. Do your job, and this will all be over soon.
Similar core to Voyager and the Enterprise A.
Very clever of you. It'll take a while to restore control over the security systems. Whatever shall I do? How right you are. I believe I have just the thing to amuse myself. Be seeing you.
Neither do I, especially since she's loading shuttles with proto-matter bombs in the hangar bay. Knowing her, I fully expect she'll order those shuttles to target your ships. Look, I get it, but every minute we spend not taking the bridge means that... Oh, never mind. You're not budging on this, are you? Fine. Let's get this over with.
Kill
I don't trust Lita to deal with these bombs. I'll handle them. But I need you to cover me while I work.
Check your fire. Do not shoot the protomatter bomb.
Behind us! These bombs are disabled. Moving on to the next set. Taking fire over here! Another set done. Heading to the ones behind that runabout. On the upper level! That's the last. I think we're done.
There. No more protomatter bombs. Now let's do what we can.
Let me guess, head back to the turbo lift.
It looks that way.
You're fools that think you can. If I had a strip of Latin for every time I heard that, I could buy a small moon.
Small moon, you say? What about with terraforming costs?
You're quite the persistent little swarm of gnats. There, the console in the back. So light. There, console in the back.
No, I've set up the turrets to deal with while we disable that content.
Console.
Kumarki's inner force field is still up!
Pull the isolinear chip to disable her command console. They're in the panel, in front of the head. What's it? Nuisance!
We have to take out our drone, don't we?
Oh, got it from the wall.
Kumarki's drones are down. She's vulnerable now.
Oh, great.
She's down.
Damn drones. Enough!
Oh no, dear.
The drones are down.
Oh
Let's
no,
finish
no,
them.
no. If I can't
Damn it! She has
No
drones
one.
again.
Computer, activate auto-destruct.
The drones are down again.
Resist.
Take Kumarki out.
Huh?
We both could have had the prize. We could have had it all. But no. You wanted it all for yourself. Stabbed me in the back for the favor of a madman. Now you've paid the price for your betrayal.
Well, at least you didn't say you've paid the price for your lack of vision. Because then she'd be getting Palpatine vibes.
I'm back. Computer, open a shipwide check. Attention all hands. This is Admiral Lita. Kumarke is dead. I am assuming command of this vessel effective immediately. If you disagree, feel free to step out of the nearest airlock and spare me the trouble of hunting you down. I have better things to do. Lita out. Damn right there is. I need to
I'm late.
Alita. Alea even.
It's too late. I did what it could. It's coming. Here. Now.
Alright, and does that mean we should leave? Hang on, let me grab that item. As my electric walker falls to pieces.
Damn, it feels good to sit in this chair again. Just can't let me have my moment.
Got a lot to answer for, Luna. And I am going to make sure you pay for what you've done. Bring it, sunshine.
USS Enterprise A has joined the fight.
Nice. Did you use the chance to spawn a random ship?
The Appian Prime Fleet Museum beacon.
Yeah.
It calls a random hero ship for 60 seconds.
Does that include the original?
Energy surge within the entity. Reading. Full power energy.
So, the Emperor's true prize is revealed at last.
Oh.
Take it you've never watched Star Trek, the motion picture. Meet the other, an angrier version of Vija. And apparently, just as potent.
Wait, wasn't that our ride home?
Potentially.
I think that was our ride home.
Looks like your ticket home just got canceled. And more enemy ships are heading our way. Not really, no. I suggest taking out those plasma energy bolts the other is firing while we deal with the enemy fleet.
Okay.
Focus on the plasma bolt. Let us worry about the terrorists. Yes! Scratch one plasma bolt. Nice shooting. Keep it up.
If you stay on plasma duty, I'll get the... Never mind, that's the Enterprise.
You're talking as if I don't have the firepower to deal with both.
Well, we probably both do, but... I'll set some turrets up.
It is the thing, we are a little overpowered for the missions.
Focus on the plasma bolt. Let us worry about the terrorists. Just a few ships left to deal with. Okay, the others are recharging. Give us a hand with the terrorists.
That's a big ship.
That speaks to me as the flagship of the Terran fleet.
That's what it looks like.
The Acheron's shields are too strong. Our weapons have no effect.
The Acheron.
That's the ship. Look, if this is our last stand, let's do what we can to take that lunatic out, okay?
No, how would you survive?
I don't know right now. I don't particularly care. I'm just happy you did.
Yeah, talk on the other side.
Leave now, ask questions later. Oh, and I've come through without my saucer. Oops.
I'm guessing you have a few questions. Well, the Terrans did their best. It wasn't good enough. We were able to get away under cloak, but the portal tech was badly damaged. We started to conduct repairs, but that was slow going in hostile territory. Thankfully, we made contact with the Coalition. While we worked to get the components we needed to go home, we teamed up with Coalition forces to gather intel on Terran activities, especially those regarding Project Pharaoh. When we got wind of what was going on at Pavo, I was able to get a message through to Starfleet Intelligence. They asked me to remain and observe the Terran fleet movements while Ray Yeet delivered the intel report. Indeed, would have liked a better outcome over Pavo, but we're still alive, able to fight another day.
Let's go over all this on Enterprise. We might not have a lot of time before things get dangerous again.
Okay. Let's beam to the ISS Enterprise. F.
There's now 2 Enterprises in the Prime universe.
I understand the concern over me being dead. Sometimes that can be a big advantage, especially in the spy game. Of course, the Terrans know I'm alive now as well. That'll make work on the other side of the mirror difficult in the future. Breaking cover and rescuing you seem like the right thing. Don't mention it. By the look of things, there's a lot of dangerous work ahead. We're gonna need...
No, it's good to have you back.
The situation at Pavo is cause for great concern, to be certain. Tactical planners from the Alliance are working on our next steps as we speak.
You knew, didn't you, Burgess, that he was alive, and you didn't mention it.
Indeed. Fortunately, we have the data collected by DeSoto and the Coalition in the Mirror universe. The path to success may lie within that.
The other is conflicted, angry. No amount of reason would persuade them to stop, to be peaceful. They want revenge on their creator above all else. They believe the Terran Emperor can make that happen.
But if it follows the history, the Terrans are his creator.
Yes, the other will stop at nothing to get what they want. In that way, they are very much like the Emperor. We must stop the Emperor. I believe we can still connect with the other and convince them to seek a peaceful resolution to this conflict. We may need to make direct contact at the core of the other, as the crew of Enterprise once did with Vija. That type of contact may succeed where I failed.
I mean, that could work.
Can't say I'm thrilled to see Lita in command of one of the most dangerous starships in existence, but these things happen on our side of the mirror. The Coalition could do a lot of good with a ship like that. But we'll keep up the good fight with what we have, when we can. Thanks. And speaking of that good work, I'll be getting back to it shortly. We'll keep an eye on what the Empire does at Pavo. When we have new intel, we'll get it your way.
Okay, then.
Enterprise is mine again. I expect I'll have to deal with a few would-be captains and their attempts to end me. But that comes with the center chair on a Terran ship. Too bad Ilea wasn't able to talk some sense into the other. Not sure I like leaving it in the hands of the Emperor and his lackeys. Especially... Looks like things are wrapping up here. I don't think it'll be long before we meet again.
No, let's get out of there. Yeah. Oh, shady stuff are you up to now later?
Security bioscan complete. Access granted.
Computer, transport object 53 Sigma to my location. Hello, old friend.
That's ominous.
Yes, it is a little bit.
Considering
I've reviewed your report several times now. It's still hard to believe what has happened.
what she's been up
Terran
to
Emperor
in the
has
past.
summoned the mirror universe version of V'ger and means to subjugate it somehow. To attempt such a thing is madness. Yet, the Emperor and his forces are out to do the impossible. What's worse, they may succeed. I've called for emergency meetings with our partners in the Alliance. We need a plan. When we have one, we'll be in touch.
You know what? Now I'm going to leave my speculation till we watch the next episode. But I think that what's in the box has something to do with her plans to stop the Emperor. But anyway, guys, any final speculation, Drake?
No, I'm just curious to see what happens next.
Well, in that case, it's time to say goodbye, and we will catch you all next episode. Ta-ta for now. Say bye-bye, Drake.
Right.